man. Detroit versus everybody, man. Detroit, we rep the hardest, man. We gain the hardest. You know what it is, man. Detroit, CJ, holla at your boy when we get home.
Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. 100% all natural products from lotions, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, and much, much more. Use the promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Tell them your boy CJ Goodfella sent you. Get 18% off. We out. All right, I'm hearing that Errol Spence turned down the Manny Pacquiao fight. Let's talk about it. That subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Appreciate the love, support, everybody showing the channel. Shout out to Boxing Room and welterweight playlist, and let's talk about it. Share the video for your boy, and it says well, I want to combine this with some rumor news. I'm gonna combine this video. Okay, all right. So they say been planning for Canelo because they're planning to have Canelo go to PBC to fight Pant. But the problem is Eddie wants Canelo to fight Pant on his own, right? Now, you want to hear a funny article before we get into the Spence stuff? And I'm going to touch on this later. I'm going to get to the Spence stuff after this. Just want to read this headline. You know, when I wake up in the morning, when I get a chance, I just skim the internet, you know, my messages and stuff for stories. And this came up 9 minutes ago. I pressed it. There you go. Tom Brown, of course, Hearn wants Andrade off his platform, PBC to pay for Charlo fight. All right, so, all right, we got that established. We're going to get back to that, I promise you. All right, because that's idiotic. That's just let you know PBC is full of malarkey. And Tom Brown is one of the PBC promoters, right? All right. I got a lot of messages. They said Crawford refused to sign the contract for $20.80 to fight Pacquiao. Did you hear about that? I heard that he signed it. Spence turned down the Pacquiao fight. Now he's going to have to negotiate with Mikey or Crawford. Yeah, that's the word. I'm wondering what Pacquiao's going to do now. Yeah, because investors offered $50 million for the fight in total. Pacquiao will get 80, and Crawford, I guess, will get the 20. Yep. So, was that 30-20? Is that 30? I mean, 40-10 or some shit like that. All right, so like I said, it's not fair to Bud. Shit, dude still get to pay. Sometimes you gotta sacrifice, bro. Sometimes you gotta sacrifice. He just let his pride get in his way. Who gives a fuck? And then again, it's no belt on the line, so I understand. But he said it's not fair to Bud. Should dude still get a good payday? I think Earl did Pacquiao. I think Earl did good Pacquiao. So you think he did good? So he ain't the only one. I told Tom that, and Tom was like, basically, he said good. He said, because now Manny Pacquiao ain't got nowhere to go. And, Pacquiao should have given Bud a little bit more money. Bud had negotiation, power. With Earl saying no, and Mikey being the only option, he had power. I would have had this joint. Peach watermelon slaps. But it is what it is, you thought Earl would jump on that, but I guess without them reinstating Pacquiao as a champion, he being true to his word, saying that he wanted to get the belts first. Really with Pacquiao, it's probably damn if you do, damn if you don't. Spence got a lot of fans that support him, so they would have retracted everything they said about Pacquiao being old and slow, being off for almost 2 years, year and a half. It would have changed the narrative, but he's sticking to Ugas, and that's probably one of the reasons they didn't release the Scott Fox schedule last week, because they was doing that, and he probably tried to do the same thing he did to Crawford, probably trying to come in and get 80-20, and Spence wasn't having it. You know what I'm saying? And most people think that's the same difficulty type of fight. Two guys, that's southpaw, Crawford could turn righty. So to be honest, this finally they doing what we said do years ago. Ignore Pacquiao. Let him go fight Mikey and do them terrible pay-per-view numbers. Let them people overseas come up with the money and let Mikey do the fight, man. It's just to the point where he don't have nothing. He don't have a belt. He been off for a while. He begging for a payday. So, it's either going back to Crawford or go to Mikey. He going to Mikey. He's not going to get Crawford no more money than he wanted to give him. All this is about cashing out. It's just about that fight Ryan Garcia. You know, go and fight motherfucking McGregor. Go fight Jake Paul if it's about that. You know, that's my problem. Manny Pacquiao been doing this shit for you. Only difference is he ain't trying. It don't sound like he trying to catch weight these dudes. You know, that's the only difference. He not trying to catch weight these dudes, man. You know, my opinion is solid. Solid. He put belts over Pacquiao. You know, he put belts over Pacquiao. So how can you knock him? You know, so with him keeping his word going for the belts first, then maybe he fight Terrence next. You know, people say who Terrence gonna fight next. I already heard the secondary guy was Sean Porter. You know, and will Manny Pacquiao come back to the table with a little bit more moolah? Who knows? But I always heard the second guy. Was Sean Porter. Always heard Sean Porter was the next guy up. So if it's Sean got a hell of a chance. And Crawford a great fighter, but we'll see. That's still a good fight. But to put that on pay-per-view, wow. I think, you know, Keith Thurman. What about Keith Thurman? Yeah, I think he's going to be on the fight schedule. But Keith been going so long. I don't know, man. People forgot him. But, you know, Ugas get the nod. Not mad at it. You know, but, you asked me which fight was probably more entertaining, who got a better chance? Manny Pacquiao. Ugas is not an elite fighter. He got handed the belt. Pacquiao still at this age, still a better fighter than Ugas. At 40, how old is Manny Pacquiao? Manny Pacquiao. He's still a better fighter than him. At motherfucking 42 years old, be 43 at the end of the year. He's still a better fighter than Ugas ever was. He got power to knock these dudes out. He got speed. He got intelligence. He fighting on a smarter level right now. Yeah. Tear motherfucker Ugas ass out the frame. You know, now you talking about Spence. He got a chance. Lateral movement is he gonna lose against Spence. Combination punching. You know, jumping in. Yeah, Spence going to the high guard. So he gonna shoot shine. That's how you gonna beat him. And the question is, can he do it for 12 rounds? I don't know. He had a good 8 versus Keith Thurman. 7 to 8, but it is what it is, man. But yeah, I mean, you know, Ugas ain't got no chance. If you're talking about from a strictly fan standpoint of view, and I get Pacquiao that better, I see Pacquiao Spence. Then Ugas in anyway. I rather see Pacquiao Crawford, Pacquiao Spence. I don't want to see Ugas. No, Ugas is just not an elite fighter. Him and Mikey Garcia be a solid fight. But you see him versus Abel Ramos. You know, maybe one of them dudes that fight up and down to his competition. I'd rather see Sean Porter and Spence. Sean Porter get that belt and let him fight Spence. To be honest. Ugas is just, you know, he's just a good fighter. Like an average good fighter. That just, you know, he bring a lot of volume to the table. But versus the elite fighter, we know what's going to happen. You know, unless Errol Spence get hurt or, you know, get cut or get injured. You know, I'm not paying $75, $90, $80 for a result that I already know. You know what I'm saying? You know, I know Ugas don't have a puncher chance. I know Ugas got an injury chance. Cut chance. But na 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 na. But Tom Brown says Eddie should know better than anyone to bring Mauricio Lara over to the UK and he destroyed Josh Warrington. Oh, Brown getting into that, but Brown said Lara in the 9th round technical decision, February 13th in London. This kid was unknown 21 to 2. Trying to see. What are you talking about, Andrade? My bad. Trying to see. The problem is that nobody wants to see Demetrius Andrade fight. Told Tom Brown told boxing scene, and then I want to steal a line from Eddie Hearn. Demetrius Andrade is absolutely horrendous to watch. So of course Eddie would like to get Andrade off the platform, and PBC to be stuck to paying for him. At the end of the day, Tom Brown. Excuse me. At the end of the day, who wants to see Montiel? At the end of the day, they sent y'all an offer to send Charlo over there. And it's the type of talk that I don't respect PBC, man. I don't respect nobody over there but a few people. And the dudes that keep it real. This dude sounding like he protect. Nobody want to see Charlo versus Montiel. You know, unless he gonna step up, you know, y'all want to send Y'all want Golovkin to come over there. Y'all want to see him to fight Golovkin. Why don't you have the same energy to fight Demetrius Andrade? It's a unification, and you got guys like this talking like this, and this is why the sport of boxing is where it is. Why I can watch it. That's why I prefer UFC now. This is why I fuck with Dana White. You don't get all this. You get a little bit of it, but the fight still happen. But punks like this dude, Tom Brown, he's a punk. He talking like a punk. His fighters are punks. Nobody want to hear that, bro. We don't want to hear that. We want to see real fights, bro. And if y'all don't want to fight Demetrius Andrade, just fucking say it. Because we already know. Demetrius Andrade, Jamal Charlo don't got no. Oh, he beat Derevchenko and he did this and he did that. Nobody want to see that shit. He's coming off an impressive victory over Derevchenko. But then Derevchenko come off a loss to Triple G. I could be wrong. Golovkin. Derevchenko, good player, good fighter. Let me see. He came off a loss. Look, he lost three of his last four coming in that fight, bro. Danny Jacobs, Jack Cole-Clyde, Golovkin, Jamal. Only person he beat was Jack Cole-Clyde. Come on, he lost three of his last four, man. Stop it. He talking like Jamal Charlo. He beat Canelo. Get out of here, man. If you scared, go to church. They should. They don't want to fight him. Even if he looked bad, I heard it, but they wouldn't negotiate with him now. Get out of here, man. Come on, man. This foul, man. Foul like a penalty. Flagrant. Oh, nobody wants to. We want to see the fight. What you talking about? Nobody want to see the fight. Tom Brown, you old funkin' for Jamaica head ass. Can't stand these PBC punks, man, over there. Al Haymon need to surround himself with better. That's why they going broke. They need to surround themselves with better motherfucking boxing people. Because people like Tom Brown, he only good for funkin' for Jamaica. He don't know shit about boxing. You can tell Tom Brown, I said about him too. Oh, bum ass Tom Brown protecting the little lion cubs. The little lion cub. Because Jamel about it. You can play body for Jamel. But Jamal, nah. He ain't about that life. He a little cub. Little scrub. Just looking for a payday. Dudes that don't want to fight everybody in their path. Dudes that don't want to fight everybody in their path to get to a guy. I'm telling you, they just there for a payday. He only want to fight Golovkin, but he don't want to call out Murata. He don't want to fight Demetrius Andrade. He don't want to fight David Benavidez. He just want to go straight for Canelo. He just gonna get there and lay down. Canelo gonna tear him out the frame. Canelo gonna booty warrior his ass. I like you, and I like it. Canelo gonna tear that ass out the frame. He ain't had enough experience fighting nobody. His power ain't shit. You see the way Matt Korobov put that motherfucking put it on him. Come on, you know what Canelo gonna do to him, man? Unless he get more experience and fight better guys. If he can't beat Demetrius Andrade, I don't want to see him in the ring with Canelo Alvarez. I don't want to see him in the ring with Canelo Alvarez. If you don't want to fight David Benavidez, can't beat him, I don't want to see him in the ring with him. And then he calls out Caleb Plant. Oh, I'll fight Caleb Plant, but you won't. You won't even move up for a tune-up fight to move towards fighting Caleb Plant. And now, they fighting over which Plant for coming to Canelo. So Plant go to the zone or Canelo come to PBC, but I heard Canelo contract gonna be up by the end. So he can do whatever he want to do, but at the same time, if you Canelo, are they gonna go over there and rob you? Are they gonna rob you knowing that PBC in a lot of trouble? Are they gonna rob you to try to make Caleb Plant a white star? And if you Canelo, you put the trust in Eddie over Al, guy you really ain't worked with before, because they gonna try to get a ski mask and rob you. Get on the floor. I'm telling you what they gonna do. Canelo be a fool to go over to PBC. Cause remember Miguel Cotto fought Trout and he was crying. Remember, I forget how he was crying saying PBC was supposed to rob Trout. He was supposed to get the decision. That's Canelo gonna be doing. And he better not go over there. They need a star. And they putting all this money and they faking like, oh, you got this nigga. I'm broke, baby. They broke for real, man. That shit about to disband. And if this is crazy. Nobody want to care. Come on, man, because they fans don't spend money. All these PBC motherfuckers, Canelo fans spend money. If it's Callum Smith, if it's Caleb Plant, if it's Rocky Fielding, if it's the crackhead, they pay money. PBC fans ain't got no money. UFC fans pay money. They got money. Most of y'all cheap motherfuckers ain't got no money. Y'all ain't bought a pay-per-view in y'all life. Y'all stream. And that's the difference, man. If I'm Canelo Alvarez, man, my fans got money. I'd rather be for $20 than $75. No matter how much money they gonna try to rob them. And look at me defending Canelo Alvarez. I defend Canelo Alvarez on a few occasions, man. But man, let me know what you guys think, man. But don't forget me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. You can reach out anytime. Twitter's the fastest way than Facebook and Instagram. If you want to advertise your business on the channel, video request, and chop it up, hit me up. Links there. Facebook group link there. Want to join that in the description. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App CJ Good 313. That's in the description. PayPal link there as well too. Best way to donate. Share the video. Appreciate the love and support. One time for the one time. Peace.
Belief about
I'm on the phone.
You on the phone?
Yeah.
You looking at my baby?
No, I ain't looking at
right?
No, I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, man. Next time we come outside, don't be staring and shit like that. I don't like that.
I wasn't looking at him.